From past to present, a company's journey depicts a one-man startup insurance company in the 60s to what is now a multifaceted agency thriving in the 21st century. Hi, I'm Dallas Waldo, and this is a story about my grandparents, Nolan and Lucy Field, of Nolan Field Insurance and the journey of Waldo Agencies, a family business led by my father, Dave Waldo. Nolan began his insurance career in sunny San Diego, working for a large insurance brokerage. While there, in 1941, Nolan met a beautiful young woman named Lucy, who always kept him on his toes, and eventually they were married. In 1946, due to Nolan's health, the young couple relocated to Eastern Oregon to farm, where they raised their three little girls, Lois, Barbara, and Ellen. After farming, Nolan worked for the Farm Bureau for several years before starting his own insurance business. In 1962, Nolan and Lucy set up shop in their home office in Ontario, with a desk, a sign on their car, and one client. As legend tells, Nolan would prospect until the last farmhouse light was out, or until he could bring home $25 worth of commission. In 1965, Nolan and Lucy purchased Mary Graham Insurance in Vail, Oregon, which became their first branch office. 1 year later, in 1966, they purchased the Bob Thompson Insurance Agency, which brought the business to Nyssa. As the years went by, and as Nolan and Lucy's children became older, Lois, Barbara, and Ellen would help with the business. During this time, Barbara met a young man, Dave Waldo, who was studying diesel mechanics at the Oregon Institute of Technology in Klamath Falls, Oregon. Dave and Barbara began a promising relationship, but in 1967, Dave was drafted and had to say goodbye to his sweetie for 15 months while on active duty in Vietnam. Yet, the two remained in touch while Dave was overseas, and upon his immediate return, Dave and Barbara tied the knot. Not only did Dave and Barbara marry in 1969, but also Dave and Nolan joined forces, and the two went into business together, thus creating Field Waldo Insurance Incorporated. Dave and Barbara were busy over the next decade building the business and building a family. By 1978, they had 4 children. One became an educator, and the other 3 joined the family business. That's me there with the basketball. In the late 70s, other additions to the family business came when Ray Waldo and John Forsyth joined and helped grow the business throughout the Treasure Valley. Before Field Waldo, Ray was logging in 35 degrees below zero weather in Alaska. And John left a long-standing and budding career with Wonder Bread. All the while, Nolan's youngest daughter, Ellen Martinez, remained involved in the family business and continues to be an integral part of the Waldo Agencies as a small commercial producer at the Vail office. In 1978, Dave started the real estate division of Waldo Agencies. In the 38 years since opening the Nyssa real estate office, Waldo Real Estate added an Ontario location in 1992 and a new Plymouth, Idaho location in 1996. In 1982, a big retirement party was held for Grandpa Nolan. However, he continued to work selling crop insurance 4 to 5 years after that, and even did some work for Ellen to keep himself busy. Another division under the umbrella of Waldo Agencies is Waldo Insurance Inc., which includes U-Drive benefits, life insurance, annuities, retirement and pension plans, and health insurance. Field Waldo Insurance Agency is the property and casualty division of Waldo Agencies. Insurance placement from personal lines to schools to commercial and crop and farm. As an independent agent, we have the advantage of choosing from hundreds of companies, and this team works day and night to match our clients with strong companies at affordable rates. Last but not least, we have the admin team that keeps the business up and running, providing excellent support and innovation that will help drive us into the future. Currently, we have 4 office locations in Idaho and Oregon, Nyssa, Vail, Ontario, and New Plymouth. Plans are now in the making to combine 3 of the 4 offices into one central location in Ontario. The Action Office is a communication tool for peer interactions, cross-collaboration, and creating a knowledge-sharing culture, just to name a few of my favorite perks. As you can see, Waldo Agencies has evolved over the past 55 years. We will continue to grow and be a mainstay in the community that has stood behind us so well. As times change, so will we, as our vision is to remain a thriving real estate and insurance agency for generations to come.